Hey everybody, it's Jason Blaha here, and once again it is time for my client Robert's vlog. And we had a pretty good week overall. It is a 90% training max week, which means we hit 3+ reps on all the his 4 basic barbell exercises. All right, bench press went pretty good. We got 4, right? We got 4. Like we got 4 on both upper body lifts and 5 on the squat and the deadlift. So again, making decent progress, and keeping in mind Robert's on a cut. He is about 1.5 kilos into the cut, which is just over 3.5 pounds for my people who use freedom units. So benching is successful. I had him switch over to rows for a bit due to some overuse accumulating, and of course he went over and did a supine grip row on pen lays, which I'm going to talk to him about. I'm not a fan of this. I believe it tears biceps, and again, not necessarily the best exercise in the world for that reason. Not saying it doesn't hit a lot of muscles, but if you're trying to get more bicep involved, there's better ways to work the biceps. All right, there's better ways to work the biceps. So I'm not a fan. And I guess Robert doesn't realize that or forgot that. So, up next we did floor presses with the football bar. Now, given he's had a little bit of shoulder inflammation again, which again, long term, for those who are unfamiliar with the story here, he was extremely skinny. We've put close to 50 pounds on him. And now he's cutting a bit, but he does experience from being underweight some possible malabsorption issues. We're not going to get into his GI tract issues, but those are common among hard gainers. Because normal people have no trouble gaining weight in the modern environment, with the high calorie foods everyone has. It's easy for most people to gain weight, right? Particularly in normal, healthy people. It's because, again, excessive calories and calorie density being available. Squatting went pretty good though. We got 5 reps here, but back over to the point with that. So we always have to pay attention to his tendons and joints, right? So reason he deloads every 4 weeks. All right, so he also probably went a little higher bar than I would like with that particular set. All right, if you guys notice that bar placement, there's high bar and then there's high bar. He's probably a little too high up. But we do his back off work now, his assistance work on 5x10 usually using this bar because it's easiest on the shoulders. All right, and we like to do that for a lot of my lifters who have all the specialty bars. A lot of times we come in and we do back off work on the squats with some of these bars. It's just easier if they're going to do this sort of system at all. It's just easier on their shoulders and things, particularly in his case. So we ramp to our peak set of squats for him. We do 5x10 on a supplemental squat of some type. Of course, then he does isolateral leg work, which you guys will see here. He doesn't always record it. And that's what he needs to. We need it for the vlogs. Make sure we get enough footage in, and major exercises you're doing. People should be aware of it. So he does lunges, right? We do lunges with the safety squat bar. Again, easy on the shoulders. Particularly for something like this, you have to hold for extended periods of time, which we do, by the nature of it. You're doing 10 reps per leg. That's a lot of time being spent with a bar up on your back, particularly if we go 3, 4, 5 sets. So having these specialty bars like this is particularly helpful for these sort of movements, these single leg exercises for sure. And again, you guys know that from Emma's vlogs. We tend to do the same thing. So we do peak set of squats, 5x10 back off work, and we do, we'll call that assistance work. But yeah, his first accessory is, of course, the safety squat bar lunge. And yeah, in his case, we do 5 sets, right? And then we do hanging leg raises. And that's enough. That's just a good lower body squat day to do these basic movements. We're good, right? It's everything we need to build the squat. Other than extra back work and stuff, but we have a deadlift day for all that. So he does hanging leg raises, which you guys know I'm a big fan of. I'm known for being a big fan of these. for a whole host of obvious reasons. And then we go over to his press day. On press day, we got 4 reps with the 90%. Which again, we're doing pretty good here, and we're happy to see stuff like this when we're cutting, right? Because he's wanting to cut down a little bit, wants to lose a little bit of belly he's built up while building significant amounts of muscle mass. Because again, guys, we're talking about over a 20 kilogram weight gain over the course of a couple of years, and it ends up translating to about 50 pounds at this point. So we do back off work. Right? We do back off work here for 5 sets of 10. Then I'm having him do 1 arm dumbbell rows on this day, and a lot of this is based on the variations that we need combined with what equipment he has available at his different days, because he trains at home on the weekends, and he trains at this gym on weekdays because he lives in a different place at those 2 times. Again, he's in school. So 1 arm dumbbell rows. And of course, both the upper days I have him doing band press downs. I'm not sure if he's doing them at the moment, but he's supposed to be. Which again will help with his arms quite a bit, because again, he's over doing the supine grip rows, trying to build more bicep, but really triceps are where we get our size. Right? They're really where the size comes from. And I think both for people trying to get stronger at all their pressing, obviously triceps make sense, but even guys who want to just look bigger, want bigger arms, put your focus into your triceps, and do so without wrecking your elbow joints, which is what we do. So after the dumbbell rows, we do plate raises now, right? We do front raises with the plate, again, building up the delts further to facilitate a stronger press. Right, so this and the tricep work should build all that up. It should build it up. And of course, we get to deadlifts, and he did 5 reps again. For those curious who want to do the math, all his training maxes are listed below. Right, we list the training maxes, so you can do 90% of those for this week. And I think in the case of the deadlift, it's like 210 kg, which is in the range of 460 something pounds. Right, deadlift is his strong point. He's built for the deadlift. A lot of times people don't understand what a deadlift build is. They'll see someone who's built to squat, and people who don't understand the deadlift be like, oh, they're built to deadlift. No, they're built to squat. Lanky guys can deadlift. Short torso, long arms, long legs is your ideal, for deadlifting. But long arms in general always helps. Right? It hurts your bench press, helps your deadlift. So after our peak set, we again do back off work. For assistance work, we do 5 sets of 10. And then, depending on whether he's training at home or the other gym, we do hyperextensions or good mornings, and then leg raises. So you'll see coming up here again, we do some good mornings here. Because I guess, we're not doing almost squat day at the moment. Although I might eventually replace his lunges with those. We do get plenty of quad work. All right, guys, but that's really all I have to say on that today. I hope it's been informative, and I'll talk to you guys next time.